Yeah, näher. Yeah, this is a nice shape. Are you ready? Are you ready, Father Joseph? So, here we have our friend and brother, Father Joseph from Simon St. Peter in Hoima, Uganda. Welcome, Father Joseph.
Thank you.
Yes. We are involved in a team, a German-Ugandan cooperation for the House of Africa.
Yeah.
So, can you remember how it started at all?
Whoa, wonderful. This cooperation started when the Mastercraft people from Germany came to visit us. We were informed that we have visitors, they are Mastercraft people from Germany. They would like to visit St. Simon. And that was a year ago. And we were excited to see what brings them to St. Simon. So they said that our school had been identified as one of the schools to be visited. And after visiting, actually even after going to the industry, they expressed the interest to work with us.
So, what did you expect from this cooperation? What were the goals which were identified? Where did we want to go together?
Actually, the main goal was, they told us they wanted to share their skills with our instructors, our students, and Mastercraft people from around. And indeed, it was a good idea because we have done many things, we have skilled many students, but we realized that something was lacking. And this team from Germany, the Mastercraft people, were coming to share with us their expertise. Given also my understanding that the Germans are very good at skilling. By the way, I know that. And even the founders here were originally missionaries from Germany. So when I heard about it, I was so excited. And I was expecting them to come and share their expertise with our team, which I would like to say has been achieved.
So, now we are really standing in front of our project. This is House of Africa. You are standing in the doorway right there. So, what were the challenges then when the things were turning up and the first group came, the second group came? What were the challenges for you as a Simon St. Peter?
First of all, right from the beginning, when they said they were going to cooperate with us, to do something with us, first of all, at the beginning, I expected them to do a big thing. But in our interaction, when I went to Bonn in last December, they said, we start small with a demonstration house. So that was actually one of the challenges. I was expecting something very big, but they said, no, we start with something small. And after starting with something small, maybe in the future, we could do something big, which was reasonable. But the major challenge with our project here has been, first of all, the budgeting. When we first met, the two groups, we did not come up with the real costs of the project. So we started try and error, but we didn't have the real costs of the building and how much it would cost. So we had the challenge of budgeting. And you know how difficult it is for some of these institutions to raise money. Yes. You begin something without knowing how much it will take you. That was one. Then, secondly, when we started, St. Simon was supposed to contribute the materials. Of course, we have done it, but it's also a challenge to raise some of these materials because they are expensive here. So that's one of the challenges. Another challenge was we were expecting Mastercraft people to be with us from the very beginning. But when we tried to visit some of the Mastercraft people from Germany, Some of these mastercraft people seemed to not to understand the whole concept because they earn bread every day. So they feel by coming here, they will lose the earning where in their places of work. So when we started, some didn't respond as we expected. Though, when we reached the level of the electricians, the response has been very good. And I'm very, very happy for that.
So let's come to see which things we had. We had the bricklayers, we had the carpenters, we had the roofers, we had the painters, and we had Madame Tanja, the glacier. What can you say about these groups especially?
These groups, as they were coming, they were teaching us something new. My first surprise was the bricklayers. When they came and they told us that we are going to begin with the foundation, I knew we were doing it in our traditional way. And that is excavating the foundation and building it. But I was surprised that what we started with was something new. They never dug at the foundation, but made it. However, it was a bit costly because this House of Africa itself took more than 100 bags of cement. And I was wondering, shall we finish? Because it was a small house, but it took a lot of cement. But we had not been exposed to this kind of foundation. I saw it could not crack and it would last for long. So that was the first exposure. And as they kept on coming, the carpenters, the welders, the roofers, and the glaciers and the electricians, we saw that they were introducing every time something new, but we were learning from each other. Mm-hmm. Yes, we discuss and see how things are done in a Ugandan way. Then we also learn how things are done in the German way, but using local materials, of course. And eventually, we have come up with this house, and we are happy.
So, thank you very much, Father. Maybe we come up to the last question. So, what are the perspectives are you interested in more, let me say, interaction with this group? What are the plans, the future plans? I know that a hall, a multimedia hall or multifunctional hall is planned. What are your perspectives there?
Actually, I'm looking for further cooperation. How I wish that our collaboration does not end with this house. My wish is to continue with the partnership with the Mastercraft people from Germany, with something bigger. When I went to visit this group in Germany in last December, I had taken a multi-purpose hall, a plan, and that's when when we discussed, I was told, no, let us begin small. But I had kept it, and it is still there. We have a master plan for the school, and we have handled some projects, infrastructure development, short term, but there is the medium term projects which have not yet done, and the multi-purpose hall is one of them. Mm-hmm. As you have seen, our school has grown, the number of students has gone up, and we have now 410 students. You have seen how we meet outside the shade of the tree, and students are eating from out. But multi-purpose hall means we can have bigger activities in that hall. So I'm looking forward for that kind of continuation. But I'm happy that some of the Germans who have been interacting with, they have been willing to do this. And I'm very grateful to Tanja. Tanja was the person who was trying to see the possibilities of having this continue. How can we connect you to people who can help? After understanding our challenges around, she has been very instrumental, special person, I would say.
So, thank you very much, Father, for sharing your impressions and for sharing your time. So, thank you very much.
Yeah, but I would like to say thank you very much to the people of Germany in the entire Germany people. First of all, they were behind the starting of this institution. We had some funds from Israel, we had money from the government people of Germany, and in 1990 this school started. We want to express our gratitude to all the people of Germany, and please, can we keep the relationship? Thank you very much. This will always remind us of the people of Germany, and we shall always learn from it, because it is here to stay. Thank you.
Thank you. That was a perfect one.
Can I get a piece of sandpaper?
Yes, you can get it. It's inside.